here, babies. Sit. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? That's right. Give me 5. Good girl. Alright, guys. So hold on just a second. I have to reward the ADD dog. Sit. Nice. Good girl. Anyway, so it's going to take... Oh, it's dark. Sorry. It's dark and spooky. It's going to take me just a second to figure out exactly what I want to say tonight. I haven't done a whole lot. Yeah, so... Anyway, got the dog by my side. I'm just going to sit back here real quick and tell you guys a story. Actually, I've got a bunch of stuff I want to go over, but I've got to like organize it first, so you know that's just me. So, well, here I go. Alright guys, so now that I kind of have in mind what I want to say tonight, since unfortunately there was no prop car stuff done tonight, sorry. But I do have some interesting things still, because I've got to start I've actually kind of already started on my Christmas cards. I do a Christmas letter every year because you guys heard me a couple videos back. When you send a Christmas card, write something, right? You know, let the people know what you've been up to, what you're doing. So yeah, for the last 3 years I've done a Christmas letter. And as you can imagine, Halloween always just kind of makes it into that Christmas letter. So yeah, these are Christmas letters from the last 3 years, and I'm gonna get personal now. So here we go. In 2007, and you ain't gonna be able to read that, so I'll just in 2007 I wrote, in October we collaborated with friends and put on a near 400 square foot haunted house. We had over 125 people / trick-or-treaters go through, or actually make it through. It was a hit. Next year will just be bigger and better with any luck. 2008. It may be Christmas time, but I'm still excited about Halloween. This year I built a 450 square foot carport to double as our second annual haunted house. This year there was no collaboration, just me. Take 2. It took 3 months to build the carport and set everything up. We had a good turnout. Approximately 175 to 200 people went through. We gave out candy and glow sticks to the first 125 plus kids. We also worked with Northwest Harvest to raise canned food, which totaled 77 items and $18.33 in cash donations. The advertising for the haunted house was fairly intense. Flyers were put up at over 10 stores plus word of mouth. And I've got the website on there, HalloweenHellmouth.com. Type that into your browser bar and you can check out the website, which has pictures from prior years and information for next year. It's always free and everyone is invited. Haha, now 2009. It's quick, it's short, I promise. Once again, Halloween was a big part of the whole year. Oh, okay, this is really personal. With the divorce, I contemplated not doing a haunted house this year, but instead I took the other extreme and made it better than it had been the last 2 years. There were over 340 people, $128 in cash donations, and 202 pounds of food for Northwest Harvest. This year I also took video of people being scared. I'm sure that you guys have seen the falling wall and everything. The falling spike wall. It was great. The website should be updated shortly after the new year. Video and pictures included. Check it out at www.halloweenhellmouth.com. So, yeah. So anyway, that's just something that I do. And of course this year, I'm not going to be writing about the haunted house I didn't have this year. Instead, I'm going to be writing about the props and everything that I'm working on for next year, which is actually this year. If you're a die-hard haunter, last Halloween is is over and done. It's now next year as far as the Halloween year is concerned. So it's something I want to get accomplished this weekend. I'd like to go onto the website and update and finish my spider web how-to. It's like a 8 foot by 8 foot, almost, give or take, spider web. And it glows under black light, so it's really cool. It's made of yarn. So that's something that I would like to do. Also, all these videos that I've done, which I'm now up to 47. I need to start archiving them or do something with them because I'm getting to have a lot. So I need to do that. And I'm actually going to give a couple shout outs. First of all, let me say that we've got 2 new subscribers, so we're up to 31, which is really awesome. Makes me feel like you guys are watching, and that's cool, which is actually going to go into the second thing I was going to say. But Mass and Wes versus Zombies, awesome. You guys have to go, and I'm sure that if you've been on the Bloodshed Brothers website, or their channel rather, then you've seen Matt and Wes versus the zombie apocalypse, which is really cool. They do some really cool stuff on there, so check them out. Thank you guys for subscribing. I do appreciate it. And also the Boogeyman 1978. Thank you also for subscribing. Very much appreciated. And the other shout outs that I wanted to give tonight were for Yard Hunter 5 and the Apocalypse 13th and Halloween, because I know that these guys are watching the videos, and I wouldn't be doing this if I did this every day and I had like 1 or 2 views. I wouldn't be doing it. So I do appreciate it. So everybody else that's watching that hasn't like really spoke up or whatever, do so. Post a comment or something. And I know I'm not harping on you guys to do it. It's just really cool. And the other night, when I gave that really short, because I had like 30 seconds to finish the vlog, so it was the night before last. I mentioned, liking the video and the stars. I like stars. And the only reason why I said that is because during the day at work, I check it on my cell phone, and I've just got a BlackBerry, so it doesn't do the full YouTube thing. But it does show me my videos, and it shows like little red stars. And I love to be at work and, see how many people have watched it and look to see if I've got red stars or not. So it makes me happy. So actually... Wow, I think I went through all that stuff fairly quickly. Okay, so there is more stuff. The 15 minutes, I can have videos over 15 minutes now, and my cousin made a comment that people do have short attention spans, which I understand, and we don't have a whole lot of time to sit here and listen to me sit here and go blah, 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 all night. So I'm going to try to keep them under 15 minutes and try to stay to the point. The best thing for me as far as editing is if I go over 15 minutes, I don't have to sit there and drum my fingers and think, oh my gosh, where am I going to cut something out of? Because it still has to flow, it still has to make sense. And I actually forgot my last point. Oh, no I didn't. Okay, so I've also mentioned Saturday and Sunday, to where Saturday I'm going to do the movie trivia question, and I'll probably reiterate this tomorrow anyway, and then Sunday I'm going to do the voices. I'm thinking maybe of dropping the voice thing, because I tend to do a lot of them anyway, just because it's more natural that way. So I don't know if I'll do a specific night, but the whole thing about the movie trivia question, to try and give back a little bit. I'm going to be having t-shirts made. Yes, I'm going to be having t-shirts made this year. I don't know exactly when, probably after tax return. So, but the one thing that I need, and I'm actually getting off the subject a little bit, I need someone to come up with a cool graphic. Honestly, I mean, if someone were to come up with a cool graphic and I used it, I would give you a t-shirt. I know it's not much, but nobody's like rich anymore, are they? So, yeah. So, but the thing about it is the movie question, I'm thinking about transferring those, the 5 cool points, because that's what I just came up with, on the fly. Going back to the old Happy Days board game, if you guys remember that. I'm actually thinking of turning them into maybe like hell points or something like that. And then once the t-shirts are done, whoever's answered the most videos, or if I've had other, trivia or contests or anything like that, then, I'll keep track of it and maybe send something out to the winner. A t-shirt, something else. And I keep track of all this stuff. You have no idea what I keep track of. So take a look at this. Movie line winner, the Apocalypse 13th, 5 points, total 5 points. So, the Apocalypse 13th is in the lead. Who's gonna surpass him? Anybody? So, anyway. Yeah, see, I do voices all the time. So, I don't need a specific day for it. I don't think. Okay, and I just got through telling you guys that I'm extremely, like, organized and stuff. Maybe this is too extreme. And yes, I'm a little OCD. That's why everything has to be, like, spot on and everything. These are days. And these are the videos, starting with the walkthrough, the scare part 1, part 2. And these are the views that it gets on a daily basis. The pink indicates that that people have watched it that day. So it goes, yeah, all the way down, and I have no idea what is up with 1124. And honestly, no, it's the cold video. Nobody's watched that because those two are mine because I was going through and just looking at it. So anyway, and then we get down to, you know, last night and everything. So, okay, so one more thing. I know I'm just like all over the place and probably more information than you want. There's another video that I did, and I believe it was called Scrap Day, where I go through and I kind of mention, you know, I talk about what Halloween means to me, why I'm into it the way that I am. And I was at my parents' house for Thanksgiving, and one thing I found was a picture that I talked about in that vlog of why I like Halloween. And I talked about, you know, the robot costume that my dad had made me from scratch. And I'll tell you again what it was, but you guys should go back and watch that because, you know, it's me and Halloween and why I like it. Anyway, he took a cardboard box, painted it silver, used a dryer vent tubing for the arms and the legs, which this picture doesn't have the legs because it was kind of hard to walk in it. He took one of my plastic kid construction hats and wrapped it in aluminum foil, painted the box silver, painted the dryer vent tubing silver, and in the front of the box, he cut out a little square and he put a battery pack in it and put lights in it with red cellophane. So I was a robot for Halloween. So anyway, it was really cool. And this picture I'm about ready to show you, okay, first of all, this is a digital camera taking a picture of a digital cell phone that took a digital picture of a picture. So the quality's not all there, but y'all should be able to get the gist of it once it focuses in. So yeah, that's me as a kid. That's the robot costume. And my dad went through a lot of hard work on that. So I just thought that was really cool. And I guess that's about it that I have for you guys tonight. Tomorrow should be a little bit more interesting, I hope. So anyway, you guys, have a good night. Happy haunting. And we'll catch you tomorrow.